Siap, kita kembali bersama gue dan oke guys, langsung kita lanjutin lagi ke Death Stranding. Gue pengen banget lanjutin kemarin ya, karena mungkin ini adalah episode terakhir dari game Death Stranding, karena kita sekarang udah di bulan kayaknya. Di bulan, makanya situ ada bumi tuh, di situ jauh. Tapi kenapa di bulan sini ada laut, dan lautnya warna merah. Gue nggak bisa pakai robek di sini. Oke, ini ada di beachnya si Amelie sekarang. Lalu kita harus nyari si Amelie untuk menghentikan kepunahan, Extinction. Tinggal ini udah episode terakhir kayaknya, karena biasanya kalau misalkan episode namanya atau chapter namanya nama pemeran utama itu biasanya udah episode terakhir. Itu mau kemana ya? Nelusurin pantai ini kayaknya, terus kayak lari-lari sama dia kemarin. Gue punya firasat kayaknya si Amelie sama si Bridget itu dia orang yang sama ya kayaknya kemarin, karena ada salah satu episode di Detektif Conan ya. Itu ternyata si Vermont, kalau kalian ngikutin Conan, si Vermont itu antara dia sama ibunya itu orang yang sama. Jadi artis yang jadi temannya ibunya Conan sama anggota begitu itu kok duduk tiba-tiba. Dia pencet pet, oh dia nggak mau sih. Oh memang enter si oke, dia datang. Nah, bisa jadi twistnya kayak gitu juga sih. Gimana My Fair Lady-nya sumbang gitu. Bajunya nggak merah.
The last stranding has already begun.
Bridget?
Amelie?
Amelie.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam.
Sekarang nggak pakai topeng. Oke, gue diem. I'm just gonna enjoy. Oh. Astagfirullahaladzim, kampret. Oh, ini ngulangi scene yang kemarin ya. Yang episode 2.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Kalimat pamungkas ini. Kami menunggumu di
I've
pantai.
been waiting for you, right here ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Yes. I knew it.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
Man. I knew it.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
I knew it. Oke. Bener, ternyata dia orang yang sama. Ini gue pikir bukan orang yang sama, jadi kayak jiwanya nggak kepecah gitu deh. Oke, kata dia disuruh dengerin, jadi kita suruh dengerin.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget.
Masih banyak banget
Those are just
pertanyaan.
names.
Makin ke belakang malah makin banyak
What
pertanyaan.
I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Was getting shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Gila.
It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Oh shit. Jadi ada multiple ending nih.
I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Wait. 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 Oke, jadi ada multiple ending nih ya. Untuk kemarin gue set manual ya, jadi pas banget di episode ini. Jadi kalau misalkan gue mau nengok yang lain, bisa sih nanti gue coba mainin lagi ya. Jadi intinya ya benar-benar si Amelie atau si Digit ini dia emang cuma ibarat kata sosok dari Extinction entity ya, Extinction entity yang dia udah berkali-kali ini pokoknya dia menyebabkan kepunahan massal di banyak. Nah ini lagi ceritanya nih tinggal kepunahan keenam alias kepunahan umat manusia sama semuanya. Jadi sekarang kita dikasih pilihan untuk bunuh dia buat nunda extinction ya, menunda kepunahan, atau kita sama dia aja, stay sama dia buat hidup, pokoknya buat nyaksiin terjadinya kepunahan itu. That's not. Tapi dari awal gue gak suka sama si Amelie, jadi ya well, you know what I'm gonna do. What? Kayaknya enggak deh, kayaknya kita gak bisa bunuh dia deh. Shit. Kayaknya gak bisa memang dibunuh deh. Keplak. Woi. Woi, itu mau lewat. Gak bisa. It's not, you don't have anything. How?
I'm here for you.
Oke, gue kira ada multiple ending, tapi kayaknya nggak.
Like you were for me.
Can later flashback.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But
Oops.
to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Oh no.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
Bisa sampai berani udah ngatasin takutan.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the big five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected.
Cantik banget. Gila.
Goodbye, Sam.
Oh. Now it's all makes sense now. Oke, semua udah masuk akal sekarang.
A gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
Now saving Sam's beach only go di base. Beachnya Sam ya, make a decision and bring this to an end. Oke, gue kira tadi udah. That's it. Norman Readers, what? Jangan bilang ini kredit. Ini kredit scene. Iya deh kayaknya. Ini kredit scene. Gue gak bisa pakai item. Let's say those. Oke, ini kredit scene. Kredit scene yang creepy. I don't know what to do. Oke. Jadi kayaknya gue jelasin aja. Jadi Extinction entity itu ya dia sebenarnya ada satu entitas gitu, ada satu makhluk apalah makhluk istilahnya gitu, dan dia yang selalu menyebabkan kepunahan. Selama ini dia udah menyebabkan 5 kepunahan massal, dan di kepunahan massal yang ke-6 ini rencananya kepunahan massal yang ke-6 dia ngambil bentuk dalam bentuk manusia ya, namanya si Bridget Strand dari presiden terakhir Amerika kan. Yaitu karena satu hal segala macam kemudian dia ngelahirin anak namanya Amelie, tapi ternyata si Amelie itu sendiri dia nggak pernah ada ya. Amelie sendiri nggak pernah ada, itu cuma ininya dia doang, salah satu pecahan dirinya aja, dan cuma si Sam aja yang pernah bertemu sama dia gitu, bertemu sama dia personal, dia pun bertemunya ya di beach. Dan orang-orang yang punya kemampuan tulis kayak misalnya si Sam, terus kemudian si Hicks, si Rejal, itu orang-orang yang punya kemampuan Dooms itu sendiri dia adalah kemampuan yang dihasilkan atau disebarin sama si Amelie atau Extinction Entity ini karena dia pengen karena dia udah ngelihat terlalu banyak kemungkinan ya segala macam kan. Dia sebagai makhluk Extinction, makhluk kepunahan itu, makhluk menyebabkan kepunahan, dia pokoknya dia punya kemampuan dan dia ngerasa kayak apa yang harus gue lakuin gitu kan, apa yang harus gue lakuin, dia bingung. Akhirnya udah dia nyebarin ke manusia gitu, salah satunya ya orang-orang itu tadi yang punya kemampuan itu, disebarin dengan tujuan mungkin kemungkinan nanti akan ada satu orang yang bisa ngantiin dia gitu, dan dia percaya itu orangnya si Sam. Makanya terus si Sam akhirnya dibawa kemari. Terus ngomong-ngomong cuma kredit nama tokohnya doang, cuma gitu doang. Kayaknya suruh jalan sebentar aja, gue kira udah kredit sih.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Okay.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Oke. Gua rasa kita disuruh jalan beberapa kali, terus habis itu ngicu. Oke, ini ini caranya buat credit scene yang unik sih. Jadi credit scene pun dia masih bisa bercerita gitu ya. Oke, apa di mana narsis banget. Nama lu cantumin semua gitu. Nah, jadi nyambung dari yang tadi disampaikan sama si Amelie, jadi Dooms itu kan orang-orang yang punya kemampuan Dooms itu dia selalu ngalamin apa yang namanya paranoia, terus juga kayak misalkan si Sam dia jadi punya fobia, kemudian mimpi buruk itu udah pasti wajib kena orang-orang yang kena Dooms. Dan tadi barusan dijelasin, jadi mimpi buruk yang mereka alami itu sebenarnya itu adalah mimpinya si itu tadi si Amelie atau Extinction Entity, karena dia udah berkali-kali ngeliat dunia berakhir, karena dia udah ngeliat bermacam-macam kemungkinan kan. Karena dia sendiri, karena kata dia tadi waktu itu nggak ada artinya ya buat dia ya, karena dia adalah di alam ini nih, untuk Extinction Entity itu dia nggak, waktu itu buat dia nggak berjalan gitu. Makanya dia selalu bisa dia selalu apa ya, mungkin kan makanya di bis ini kan juga jalan waktunya kan beda, berapa tahun apa aliran waktunya beda lah pokoknya di sini, di bis sama di sini. Makanya dia itu tadi.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach.
Ada zoom nggak? Gue nggak zoom ke dia ya.
The moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my ha in that one. Amelie, my ka in this.
Oh.
Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Oke. Iya, jadi rupanya bukan memang satu orang ya. Jadi rupanya Amelie sama si Bridget itu tubuhnya ya. Berarti kata Bridget itu tubuhnya, si Amelie itu dia jiwanya ya. Jiwa sama tubuhnya kepisah karena operasi tadi, dan ya tubuhnya memang menua ya si Bridget itu, tapi si Amelie stay same gitu, tetap karena dia nggak bisa menua, dia ada di beach ini. Nah itu tadi, kemudian karena terlalu lama berada di sini kan, berada di beach, ya dia penasaran gitu, apa sih beach ini. Jadi dia penasaran, akhirnya ya dia berpikir kan mungkin gue bisa menggunakan beach ini untuk sesuatu yang lain gitu. Maka itu mungkin kemudian lahirlah Chiral Network, lahirlah orang-orang yang punya kemampuan, lahirlah BT itu ya pasti asalnya dari hasil percobaannya si Amelie selama dia bosan selama dia bosan bertahun-tahun berada di beach ini, tahun-tahun yang katanya dia waktu itu sebenarnya nggak jalan di sini. Agak ada double jump. Oke, ini kalau misalkan gue tenggelam gue bisa. Oh, oke. Not yet. What? Bisa lari ke gunung nggak sih? Gue pengen menyusurin pantai. Kira ada cerita lagi. Ya lah. Oke.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist.
Survive.
That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Yep, okay. That explains so much tuh. Jadi ya itu tadi makanya dia berusaha mati-matian buat ngembangin chiral network. Jadi seperti yang gue bilang, jadi chiral network itu gak kata jadi cuma kayak sampingannya dia gara-gara dia bosan gitu, gara-gara dia penasaran gitu. Dia penasaran mengenai beach ini, jadi dia nyiptain chiral network karena katanya di beach ini kan tersimpan 4,6 miliaran kehidupan yang lampau ya. Semua kematian dia kan terdampar di sini yang gue kata itu ya, terdampar di sini. Jadi pasti ada sesuatu yang bisa dilakuin untuk menghentikan kepunahan gitu di sini. Makanya dia kemudian dari hasil dia penasaran dia itulah dia terciptalah chiral network, dan dia mati-matian supaya chiral network ini bisa terhubung ke seluruh Amerika. Jadi supaya mungkin nanti suatu saat orang akan ada yang nemu jawaban gitu mengenai kepunahan ini dan segala macamnya. Tapi kemudian dia tubuhnya dia yang sana, si Bridget nggak kesampean ya karena kena kanker. Makanya akhirnya dia terpaksa nyuruh si Sam buat kerjain. Karena katanya kan awalnya dia nyuruh si Amelie kan untuk ngerjain, tapi ternyata nggak berhasil. Ada masalah di tempat terakhir. Ada si Sam yang harus melanjutin. Oke, next one, I guess. Terus jadi 5 kepunahan yang kemarin itu pun, 5 kepunahan yang sebelumnya itu sebenarnya ibarat kata itu kemampuannya si Extinction Entity untuk sebisa mungkin dia berusaha supaya ngembaliin dunia ke sebagaimana seharusnya gitu, karena seharusnya jadi di dunia ini seharusnya nggak ada apa-apa gitu. Jadi kosmik itu anti materi sama materi itu begitu berkumpul kan udah habis, kosong, nggak ada apa-apa gitu. Tapi ternyata selalu ada kehidupan yang berhasil hidup dari situ ya. Dan itu semakin tua, semakin berkembang gitu. Evolusi, kepunahan menyebabkan evolusi. Kosong. Bayi. Apa yang kau lakukan padaku, Nona? Bayi sih semuanya biru deh. Wow. Oh, ini yang kemarin ya.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way.
Janyutin.
But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Ini harusnya pas adegan ini gue di pinggir pantai ya. Jadi pas animasinya. Animasinya nggak pas.
An extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Oke, ya. Tadi belum nangkap, jadi ya itu tadi. Kayaknya si Sam ini dia udah mati ya sejak bayi ya. Mungkin karena dia udah mati sejak bayi, kemudian ditemuin sama si Amelie di sini, dihidupin lagi, kemudian dikembaliin ke dunia nyata ya. Jadi makanya dia punya, si Sam punya kemampuan repatriate. Tapi itu kemudian menyebabkan efek samping ya, gitu, efek samping ke dunia ini. Jadi ya hal itu jadi nyebarin doom kemana-mana. Oh wow, credit scene beneran sekarang. Dan ini lagunya gue tahu banget ini lagunya. Lagu yang di ini pertama ya, trailer pertama. Tapi kayaknya gue nggak bisa muterin lagu ini. Bener-bener, please, sorry sekali. Tapi lagunya keren banget. I'll Keep Coming dari Laura, itu kalian pasti dengerin sendiri wajib. Oke, jadi Sam udah mati sejak awal, kemudian hidupin lagi, balik lagi ke dunia. Jadi dia punya kemampuan repatriate, itu hidup lagi, kembali lagi ke dunia. Begitu dia udah nyampe tembus, dia bisa balik lagi ke dunia, bisa hidup lagi, gitu lah. Kemudian hal itu jadi nyebarin dooms, dan kemudian nggak lama setelah dooms tersebar, terjadilah Death Stranding pertama, dimana makhluk yang udah mati itu Distinct itu kembali lagi ke dunia lewat pantainya si Amelie. Makanya dia ngerasa itu kayaknya itu hukuman buat dia ya, karena dia kayak kayaknya jadi kematian, jadi extinction entity tapi nggak ngelaksanain kewajibannya gitu. Makanya dia kemudian ada terjadi Death Stranding itu. Nah, Death Stranding itu kemudian dimana orang beauty kembali lagi ke dunia sebagai antimateri itu kan, antimateri kembali lagi ke dunia nyebabin kehancuran di mana-mana kan materi sama antimateri itu nggak boleh tergabung ya. Akhirnya ya dia daripada dunia hancur pelan-pelan karena Death Stranding itu, karena yang memang kepunahan nggak bisa dihindarin ya udah mendingan gue akhirin segera aja gitu. Jadi makanya kemudian dia bilang itu kan tadi kan, itu mendingan sekalian aja gue punahin aja lah dunia daripada hancur pelan-pelan gitu kan. Tapi kemudian dia nemuin cara lain untuk menunda kepunahan, karena kan katanya tadi si Sam nemuin cara lain buat menunda kepunahan. Jadi mungkin kepunahan itu bukan kepunahan itu justru akan menyelamatkan makhluk-makhluk yang ada di bumi ini dari annihilation ya, extinction sama annihilation karena bedanya ya. Jadi kalau extinction itu kepunahan tapi masih ada yang sisa gitu. Tapi kalau annihilation itu total musnah semua gitu. Kayak Thanos kan kalau internet itu kan dia kan hilang setengah kan, hilang separuh makhluk yang ada di semesta. Nah itu kurang lebih kayak gitu, itu extinction. Kalau annihilation itu total benar-benar punah semua. Nah itu sekarang dia kemana nih sekarang? Ini masih banyak yang belum terjawab sih, benar-benar masih ada. Jadi saya ini dengan ini sih sebenarnya tidak ketutup belum. Masih sangat bisa untuk jadi sequel. Dan biarpun kita nggak bahas game ya sekarang ya, karena ceritanya udah kan kita bahas gamenya ya. Ini gue nggak terlalu penggemar atau gimana, jadi gue cuma mainin Metal Gear Solid pertama, itu keren banget kalau gue dulu. Metal Gear Solid pertama sama kelima mungkin nggak terlalu, kalau yang kelima oke kalau menurut gue, tapi gue not my kind of game ya. Gue senang sama jalan ceritanya segala macam, tapi untuk style segala macam ya nggak terlalu. Makanya ini kurang sama pertama kemarin karena satu dan lain hal faktor. Tapi yang paling gue senengin justru dari Kojima adalah Silent Hill. Silent Hill series itu gue ngikutin dari pertama. Ini fans banget sama seri Silent Hill, itu game yang kayaknya paling banyak gue mainin selain Resident Evil. Dari pertama sampai ke segala macam Silent Hill gue mainin, cari di HP kayaknya. Sama yang Sinding Dong itu yang sekarang terbaru, mantap banget kan ini. Makanya itu sangat fans banget karena dia punya ide yang pilihan gitu ya buat game. Dan ini Death Stranding ini game terbarunya dia yang ini cukup versi karena dia ratingnya nggak terlalu bagus karena justru malah terpecah sih. Ada orang yang bilang bagus banget dan ada orang yang bilang jelek banget. Kalau gue termasuk yang bilang kita kasih. Kalau gue nggak melihat ini secara story emang ini story-nya keren banget, emang keren banget. bahkan lore-nya pun ini kalian harus wajib jadi mesti kalau main game ini ngertiin interviewnya, karena di interviewnya itu keren-keren banget, bahasannya sangat-sangat bagus, lore-nya keren dan idenya brilian banget. Ya, siapa yang kepikiran gitu buat pakai alam kubur buat ngirim data gitu kan. Buat bikin print, buat ngeprint bangunan segala macam, siapa yang kepikiran gitu. Makanya oke, ini udah jalan. Oke, itu brilian banget. Tapi gameplaynya gue kurang bisa nikmatin. Justru gue nikmatin banget gameplaynya untuk ngantar-ngantar barang segala macam. Tapi boss fight-nya itu baik kata meh banget ya. Gue kecewa banget kemarin boss fight lawan Higgs sama yang bos raksasa gitu doang. Dan yang lawan BT-nya keren. Lawan BT-nya keren.
A gun won't help you here,
Tapi nggak bisa.
but it still has a role to play.
Tapi combatnya itu kurang gitu. Oke. Itu ada itu ending tapi ditaruh di trailer banget gitu. Banget trailer gitu. Connected to living. Oke, nanti dulu. Oke. Sampai combat ya tadi. Combatnya itu pokoknya ini combatnya minus banget kalau menurut gua. Karena kalau kita nembak itu recoil mantul banget gitu susah ngarahinnya sih itu karena berat biasa. Tapi kayaknya pas gue main Metal Gear Solid kelima nggak gini banget gitu. Terus gue seneng konsep combatnya sih yang sama BT itu keren konsep combatnya, tapi ya kata kayak gampang banget gitu ya. Jadi kayak biarpun semboyannya gitu game over itu, dan ada game over ya, karena dulu dijanjiin katanya game over itu nggak ada di game ini ya, ternyata ada game over juga gitu. Ada order fail kalau misalnya kita barangnya ketika hancur segala macam, nggak ada game over kan. Dan balik lagi game over itu susah banget kayaknya dapat game over di sini, karena misalkan kalau makan BT gitu segala macam karena avoid out gitu ya. Seakan-akan memang ini game dipermudah gitu biar ini normal kan. Mungkin harus main yang hard kali ya, biar rasa gitu, biar ada tantangannya, karena combatnya ini nggak ada tantangannya sama sekali. Ya, tantangannya justru dengan nganterin barang itu gue seneng banget justru. Micromanagement gimana ngatur barang-barang yang mau dibawa, kemudian alat-alat apa aja yang mau kita siapin, kemudian medannya kayak gimana gue sering nyasar kalau ngaturin barang. Gue di dunia nyata itu sering nyasar, apalagi di game itu. Makanya let's reconnect with the living. Dan gue bener, karena basic banget ya. Jadi kalau misalkan ada banyak beberapa twist yang tetap diri gue, dan termasuk yang terakhir tadi, tapi banyak juga yang itu benar-benar surprise langsung untuk gue. Itu gue nggak nebak sama sekali. Dan salah satu twist yang bener, dan itu gampang banget. Jadi kalau misalkan ada game yang dia capture atau episodenya pakai nama orang, itu pasti nama pemeran utamanya itu kalau nggak di episode pertama itu episode terakhir. Itu bener episode terakhir. Kan udah habis. Kayaknya gue suruh nyusahin satu peluru deh tadi tuh.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Kita suruh ke laut deh. Balik lagi ke dunia nyata, repatriate. Falling down. Nah itu mendingan My Fair Lady-nya nggak fales, biasanya fales. Ternyata gue nggak boleh tenggelam. Gue kira gue disuruh tenggelamin diri. Oke, ini suruh kemana nih gue? Tadi kalau connect with the living udah bisa action. Tadi si Amelie harusnya gue pukul aja. You tell me to do something lady. Kita lari aja lagi. Kalau masih micu satu scene lagi mungkin itu. Atau gua harus out. What do you wanna tell, lady? Wah. Ini gue disuruh ngapain coba? Wait. Oke, udah bisa ngomong kok. Tenggelam nggak boleh. Oke, ini cutscene baru berarti. I guess. Kita nggak boleh ke sana berarti. Oke, no tips. Bitches falling down. What? What? PT? What? Itu suaranya si Hartman sama si Lakna. Oi. What knife are you?
I see him. This way. Oh my God. He's over there. Sam.
Oke, mereka udah nemuin gue nih katanya. Mungkin gue suruh nunggu aja kali. Itu udah ada strand-strandnya gitu. Wah. Oh sini. Saya suruh kemari. keren banget. Oke. Oke tuh. Bentar ya. Oke guys, yang mau nyelamatin gue itu 5 icon ini gue baru nyadar ya kalau 5 icon ini sebenarnya dia adalah 5 kepunahan sebelumnya ya, dia simbolisme gitu. Simbolisme dari Extinction yang udah pernah terjadi sebelumnya itu 5. Oke, kita suruh ikutin. Ya. Sumber masalah. Gue baru nyadar itu yang 5 itu simbolisme banget ya. Mungkin gue salah ya, koreksi ya kalau misalnya gue salah.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Atau itu maksudnya 5 teman kita? Sopan, main tarik aja lu. Ya, kita kita masih terhubung, jangan menyerah, kita masih terhubung sama 5 icon itu. So, kayaknya nggak mungkin kalau misalnya diartiin itu 5 icon itu berarti kematian. Maybe not. Why? Creepy. That man itu creepy. That's creepy. Don't do that. Lu udah nggak ada kan? Oke, nggak ada dia. Oke. Gua nggak bisa ini dong, nggak bisa nyepen. There's only one way to find out. Masih ada gameplay lagi ya? Udah mau gua closing tadi. The fuck? Kenapa warnanya biru? Oke. Kerasan. Oke, the Headman encouraging. Oke, the Headman 5 the Headman. Thank you Sam. Oke. Amelie. Oke, ini banyak dapat kan. That's good. Wow. I'm proud with my grade. 308 bro. Legend 109. Dan ini tinggal sedikit lagi ya delivery time itu udah penuh juga tuh. Masih lama. Gue jarang soalnya ngambil yang package yang disuruh time ada batasan waktunya. Karena gue jadi gak bisa nikmatin untuk nganterin barangnya. Oke. Oke, kita udah balik lagi. Gue tadi hampir mau closing tadi, udah mau selesai karena gue kira udah tamat. Nah kalau belum nengok layar screen barunya atau balik lagi ke area yang gue bisa bisa bebas traveling open world berarti belum selesai.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are.
Okay,
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Oke, nggak sopan banget.
Going somewhere, Sam?
Lagi dia bohongin.
Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great.
Hey.
Now, would you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains.
Jadi lu pakai si Bibi.
Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Oh wow.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The president must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam.
Oh no.
I have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Okay.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead.
What?
Turns out some people die harder than others, though.
Yeah.
Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
Wow, ini masih panjang
I
kayaknya.
don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Shit, masih ada twist kayaknya deh.
Sam,
Mr. President?
I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything.
Richard.
Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
Okay.
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God!
Jadi cuma orang yang nyelesain misinya sih. Nobody can blame him.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Yep. Ya dia cuma orang yang ngerjain tugasnya sih. Gimana lagi? We can blame him.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you. Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
What?
The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly.
Apa? Karena
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
kita diputus dari karya network sementara, terus kalau udah nyampe incinerator balik lagi, connect lagi. Oke, awalnya konyol tapi that's now happening. Whoa, I didn't expect that. Why? But why? Okay, Jal. Hi.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
I knew it.
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
No.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Itu tandanya lu ditolak lagi.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
What? Masih ada? Serius ada? Perasaan banget. No, baby Lu. Oke, gue masih nggak ngerti ya. Gue mau nengok si Lu. Please let me check on Lu.
I'm sorry, Lou.
Gue masih nggak ngerti kenapa si Lu mati ya. Karena terakhir si Lu dipakai buat nyelamatin si Sam kan, pakai sama si Death Man buat nyelamatin Sam. Terus, why? What nice delivery kan? Oh my god, I'm sad. Shit. Okay, you play this song Kemudian ini nggak ada copyrightnya. You and protect you. About Allah. You to the morning. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and nggak ada yang ketawa lagi dong. Oh shit, kok gue jalan sih? Gue gak kepikir buat ngambil kendaraan. No ada. Kita jalan aja lu. Damn, gue gak ngerti kenapa si lu tiba-tiba mati. Wow. Oh, gue masih inget jalannya anjir. Oh, why? Gue masih nggak ngerti. Masih belum mati. Oke, mungkin karena lo udah putus koneksi dengan Carol Network ya. Tapi bukannya Carol Network sendiri masih oke, gue nggak bisa nengok karena gue di disconnect dari Carol Network. Masih remember, gue masih ingat jalannya. Sini, tangga sana. Oh, wow, I fell down. Ke tangga sana. Itu harusnya ada tali deh kalau nggak salah di sini deh, tali atau tangga lagi gitu. Oh itu dia. Nah itu dia. Oh, I can talk, I can comment anything right now. Shit. Oh Igor, tangga aja dari si Igor. Thanks Igor. Bahkan udah mati pun kau masih berguna. I hear a baby laugh. We are almost arriving, aren't we? Udah sampai lu. Oke, apakah gua harus mengantarkan ini? Damn it. Nggak bisa ya. Nggak bisa untuk foto.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
Okay.
Child special. One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought
Aren't you an astronaut?
Oh, wow.
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space.
This is new.
You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
Bener ya, dibohongin. Jadi katanya Bibi itu
President
dipakai buat
gave me the
ngamatin
highest
anaknya.
level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system.
Ternyata enggak.
We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the president to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Jangan segan-segan biji lu ngebunuh bininya dong. Kadang-kadang Die Hard Man ngeselin dia. Kadang-kadang sih lebih banyak ngeselinnya Die Hard Man itu. Itu membantu. Shit.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you.
Shit.
My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Wow. Alright. Why lagi seru-serunya? Oh shit. Oh shit. Deliver BB to incinerator, iya udah. Terus itu sekarang. Don't make me do this. Oke. Ini tinggal habis ini bakal sisa scene yang kalau kalian ngikutin dari trailernya ini nanti jelas sih si Matt Mikkelsen bakal bawa lari anaknya, tapi dia bakal ketahuan sama penjaga. Kayak kita udah dapat flashbacknya si Bibi kemarin sih, tapi kalau ngeliat dari sudut pandang tadi itu ini juga. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
The hell, udahlah keluarin aja lah. Oh shit. There is more. Oh. Good God, thanks.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Coba aja lah Sam, keluarin aja. Barangkali bisa hidup lagi. What? What the hell? Oke, jadi sekarang contoh kita mengapung sebagai arwah penasaran. Oops. The door is open by itself. Kita buka sendiri. Oke, kita cari papa. Wow. Oh, Daddy. Itu transisi yang keren. Oke, let's go. Good idea, sir. Nggak mau jalan liftnya. Oh shit.
Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up!
Oh,
Do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! Hold your fire.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Oke, ternyata selesai beneran nyangkut kemarin. Dan dia balik lagi ke tempat asal.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, Tamat.
Ketahuan banget sih John mau selamatin dia tapi nggak bisa.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you to
Yep, I am just a ghost. Dan oke sih Bridget pun bajingan.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Iya benar, anaknya dikeluarin. I knew it.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please!
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end.
What?
No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
Huh?
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
What?
Is this me?
Oh my god. Jadi dari awal si Cliff itu bukan bapaknya si Bibi, tapi bapaknya si Sam. Damn it, gue mungkin gak ada waktu saya gini anjir. Oh shit.
Oh God. Not BB too.
No, 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 no!
Oh, blok. Ya, kemudian kita diselamatin sama dia juga sih. Jadi ya pas sih. Sama dia maksudnya si Amelie yang bukan si Bridget yang ngebunuh, si Amelie yang nyelamatin itu. Wow, shit, gila. Jadi jadi pantesan si Cliff kok bolak-balik kasih lihat dia terus kenapa gitu. Gue juga kayak tanya ya, oke lah mungkin lu ya bapaknya BB28 ya, BB Silo, bapaknya Silo, tapi nggak apa dia sepenting itu tuh bolak-balik dikasih lihat gitu. Saat ternyata dia bapaknya si Sam, makanya jadi ya dia bapaknya si Sam. Wow. That's the twist.
There you are.
Oke, gue ngerti ya. Jadi kenapa di salah satu note itu dia jelasin, dari interview itu dia jelasin kalau si sekarang itulah kenapa kita punya bekas tanda plus itu di situ. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, itulah kenapa sistem bekas tanda plus ada itu tanda plus gitu ya. Oke deh. Jadi ada salah satu interview itu dia jelasin si Sam itu dia dari lahir pun, dari kecil itu dia pun udah susah gitu, udah susah buat sentuh ya, jadi udah punya fobia buat disentuh sama orang lah. Dan meskipun merepotin itu nggak usah isi interview kalau salah, biarpun bisa ngerepotin itu, si Bridget pun tetap mau ngurusnya gitu, biarpun dia presiden gitu kan. Dia presiden tapi punya anak yang nyusahin, anak angkat yang nyusahin, tapi dia nggak bisa ninggalin. Jadi dari situ sih menurut gue kemarin udah curiga sih kenapa gitu ya. Apakah ada sesuatu antara orang tuanya, janji antara si Bridget sama orang tuanya si Sam atau gimana gitu. Mungkin nanti dijelasin di akhir kan, gue pikir kayak gitu kan. Ternyata ini gitu twistnya. Memang si Bridget itu sangat menginginkan si Sam, ada orang tuanya dibunuh, sampai di si Sam udah mati pun sampai dibangkitin lagi. Oh, it's all makes sense now. It also makes sense now. Yeah. Terus kemudian si Cliff jadi hantu penasaran. Ludens. Baby Luden. Okay. It gets creepy. Okay, alright. Hidup lagi. Shit. Fuck you.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod.
embrace him as my own.
Yep. Oke. Sekarang udah make sense kenapa biarpun si Sam menyusahin ya dari kecil gue udah gak mau disentuh segala macam, but still si Bridget masih tetap mau ngurus dia. And we take out Lou.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up.
No, you can do that.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up!
Itu diputus talinya.
Wake up.
Oh wow. It works. What? What? Itu ada bibi anak kecil. Oh, mereka yang ngebantu si Lu ya. Mereka yang ngebantu si Lu balik lagi kayaknya. Ternyata. Wait. Wait. Stop. I'm so glad they didn't kill Lu. I'm so glad. Alright. Okay. Mantap. Great. Nice. Oke, gue ngeliat nama Norman itu sudah 3 kali hari ini. Emang gak cukup kayaknya ngasih kredit tadi ya. Ini ngasih kredit sini lagi. Oke. Berarti di kredit sini mungkin masih ada kredit sini lagi. That's Stranding. That's okay. Oke, gue bingung si Lo matinya gimana atau kenapa, dan gue bingung si Lo nya bisa hidup lagi kenapa dan gimana. Ini kayaknya nggak jawab kan. Tapi tadi twistnya itu gila, keren banget. Betul. Itu bisa dipertanya-tanya sih kenapa ada note yang ada interview yang jelasin Lucy interview gitu. Biarpun si Sam juga kecil dia nyusahin, udah punya alergi, udah punya aspan fobia nggak bisa sentuh, tapi si Bridget tetap mau terus bawa anaknya itu tadi, karena dia sendiri yang ngedukung lagi si Sam gitu. Jadi lagi ini bikin lagi season ya dia bikin ngedapin kematiannya sih sebenarnya. Jadi cuma tanggung jawab untuk memulihkan lagi nih ya, menembus kesalahannya itu ya. Oke, kalau dari segi cerita benar-benar perfect lah. Terus aja lah 9 per 10 dan terus belum cerita. Tapi itu boss fight sweet juga ya. Kalau betul sama Mio segala macam itu gue nggak, itu keren banget. Tapi buat boss fight ya pas sedikit lah, masa boss fightnya kayak gitu banget. Bisa teleport, tapi boss fightnya itu cuma lempar koper sama dia doang, gak salah gitu. Dia bisa ngilang ke dalam akun, terus ujungnya tinggi-tinggian, waduh enggak banget. Terus juga yang raksasa itu gue udah ngira itu bakal gara-gara gitu kan pertanyaan. Mungkin kayak kalau pas di Sekiro mungkin kayak lawan si Squatter Demon of Hatred. Itu gila banget tapi itu worth it ya, karena kita membebaskan teman kita dari penderitaan ya, si Squatter. Itu worth it banget. Ini datanya nggak worth it banget menurut ya. Tapi mungkin sengaja dipermudah ya, karena faktor lain udah susah ya, faktor gameplaynya itu nganterin barang itu udah susah menurut dia. Sebenarnya benar-benar micromanagement itu benar-benar harus ngerasain dia. Kalau misalkan kita main game lain ya, salju ini arah salju sungai segala macam itu cuma hiasan doang gitu, tapi itu bukan sebagai hiasan, itu di sini sebagai rintangan yang emang kita pun harus mikir gimana ngelewatinnya gitu. That's the game. Kayaknya malah ujungnya dia berani untuk mana di luar dari inilah ya, dari genre umum lah ya, biasa sekarang gamenya yang tembak-tembakan yang segala macam. Orang-orang yang bilang ini walking simulator ya oke lah, walking simulator, terus kenapa gitu? Karena ya kalau lu main Need for Speed ini racing simulator gitu. Terus kalau misalnya main Battlefield atau Call of Duty itu shooting simulator, itu tembak-tembakan terus wah gitu ya. Semua game sebenarnya cuma ngulang rutinitas gitu. Red Dead Redemption Cowboy Simulator itu saya kira ya Ninja Simulator itu wah gitu kan. Kalau kontrol itu absurd simulator kalau kontrol ya. Semua game itu cuma simulatornya, terus kenapa gitu ya. Oke, mungkin dia memang cuma hari gameplay yang seperti itu yang nganterin barang, tapi ya justru dari situ kita tahu gitu ini kan gameplay nganterin barang yang paling indah. Gue harus marah kalau gitu maksudnya juga gameplay nganterin barang tapi dia rapi, worth it lah kan ya, really worth it. Tapi yang itu ini bukan dari semua orang ya. Kalau misalkan ada beberapa teman yang nanya sama dia mungkin ini rekomendasi atau enggak, ya kita tanya dulu lu senangnya kayak gimana gitu. Kalau lu senang yang tembak-tembakan action yang fast pace gitu, ini enggak banget sih, gue gak akan rekomendasi ini. Tapi kalau misalkan lu senang lagunya Severus dan bener-bener gue gak bisa ngeterin semua lagunya karena faktor copyright, tapi keren. Lu bisa cek sendiri lagunya Severus di Death Stranding, itu keren banget. Seneng game yang fast pace I guess, dan syutingnya seneng action itu gue nggak rekomendasi banget ya. Gue sangat nggak rekomendasi. Tapi kalau kalian bisa nikmatin game Detroit, bisa nikmatin game Heavy Rain, bisa nikmatin Beyond Two Soul, itu kalian bisa nikmatin game ini, bisa. Karena itu juga tangki ya. Jadi kalian pasti bisa nikmatin game ini biarpun ya dengan sedikit tantangan ya, sedikit teknologi, sedikit dan kesabaran, passion ke lagu-lagu horor. Itu semua worth it banget. Ya. Tapi udah kredit scene lagi. Untung gue belum pause.
Louise.
So sweet. Oh, damn, sweet. Gue bersyukur banget sih. Gimana kamu begini? 103 jam ya, 70-an jam untuk gameplaynya. I think it's so okay, kita go slow. Expected. Right. It is for everything. Wow, akhirnya gue bisa denger lagu Kini. Okay, ada jurnal about service written. Oke, kita tengok dulu. Beberapa selesai itu masih ada vaksin lahir. Service lain. 15 Hero is in your hand. 2 minggu sebelumnya. Oh udah ke open world-nya sekarang.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete.
Hello, bed. Okay, sampai lobet dan controller disconnected. Alright. Wait a second.
Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam.
Morning.
You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Okay. Item to the president. Oh, okay. Oh, 1600 like from thanks guys. Itu keren banget. Ini keren banget bener kabar kita. Mungkin dia yang set sebagai boss fight, final boss fightnya ya. Dan ini worth it sih lawan dia. Dia masih kecewa sama boss fight lawan si Switch sama si itu dia yang raksasa itu. Kalau ngelakukan pausnya, wow, that's wow. Just oke. gue kan ada yang perlu gue jelasin lagi sih, udah hampir semua sih beberapa di sini udah gue jelasin, dan sebagian besar adalah informasi yang bisa kalian akses ya. Kenapa gak kalian akses sendiri, kenapa orang-orang itu terkunci gue, kenapa gue udah gue jelasin. Jadi I guess yes, no need for me to explain anything karena gak perlu jelasin apa lagi gue sekarang. Makasih udah nonton di game Tamat. Biasa kalau misalnya ada juga pakai lain yang cukup kalau lebih banyak lagi penjelasan dapat bermain sama gue. Jadi terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi di game lain. See you next time. And goodbye.